Sammy,
What's good, my brother?
back with us.
You know it, brother. It's always a pleasure to
Too
be
many
here.
years down the road.
Time flies, you know. It don't wait for us, bro.
I'm
Don't
telling
time
you.
don't wait for us.
How come you look so good out there?
Looking good. I don't know about all that. I'm trying to keep up with you.
Brother, you went and hit every move.
You know, it ain't easy, but you know, right now we got all these young and upcoming talent and everything, and they kind of look up to us older folks to try to steer them in a little bit of the right direction. And every now and then, you know, you come across some good talent as we're traveling around, and that's why I always like coming up and working for you guys, because you guys are the new hotbed of professional wrestling up here on the Northeast Coast, and I enjoy coming up and seeing the guys you got up here.
We enjoy having you up here. I also know that you have your own promotion in the Allentown area. How you doing up there?
We're doing good. My dad he started it there in Allentown some 20-some years ago, and he decided he was going to pack up his boots and move down to Florida.
Yeah.
But that ended up he couldn't pack the boots up, so he kind of just opened up shop down there.
Yeah.
I took over up in Allentown. I've been going about a year now. We started walking before we run, you know, which I think any company should do. That's how things get out of hand once you start letting one thing get ahead of the other without, like I said, walking before you run.
Baby steps, brother.
Yeah.
It took us a lot of time to be established, and we're very lucky because, you know, your promotion is good. But the promotion is only good with the wrestlers you have.
Sure.
And the fan base, which we have a great fan base here in New Jersey.
Yeah, I noticed that.
We have a great fan. We have a lot of people that follow us all around the state, and we've been very blessed. And even, you know, today's hard market, and the market is so bad with people not working, we have to really fight for that entertainment dollar.
Oh, yeah.
And that's why we try to give them their money's worth, but also trying to keep the prices what we call family affordable.
Sure, because now, you know, people, they don't have just one or two kids, you know, they've got a big family. It's hard. You can't, even if you want to take your kids to the movies anymore, you got 5, 6 kids, you're looking at over $100. You know, wrestling is something that's been around forever, it's going to be around forever, and it's affordable for the families that can't afford to, let's say, go to the movies, or can't afford to go see WrestleMania or something like that. So it's federations like us that be able to come and still rub elbows. You know, nothing's too small for us. I mean, nothing's too big for us. We'll go and rub elbows and say hello, kiss baby, stuff like that. What I'm trying to say is Vince McMahon, stop coming to the smaller places.
Our C shows, you remember we were doing the C shows?
Exactly.
There was the ABA shows, we were at Madison Square Garden, the old Spectrum, Boston Garden.
Exactly.
Many times we went down the road. Then you had your C shows in the Connecticut's and Delaware's. Then the C shows were the high school shows.
And then that's where the Fed kind of like outgrew that. And to me, you can't outgrow your fans because that's forgetting where you come from. To me, is what
This is your basic grassroots. Sammy?
Don't let nobody in here. I'm doing a damn interview right now. Keep that damn door closed. I'm sorry.
Sammy, the bottom line is NWS is proud and very happy to have you with us. You're here to perform, but you're also here as a leader in the locker room. These young wrestlers have an asset, which I always tell these young boys. These are the people that were on WrestleManias, on your pay-per-views. These are the men that drew money because it was their name. In order to get to where they're at and have been, the way to get there is they need to go to you, and they go to the other stars that we're bringing in, and to take the knowledge. You have so much knowledge to give these kids. They need to learn what this business is about.
Exactly. And the knowledge, it isn't so much like it used to be. Like with us, I've heard Vince McMahon himself say, these kids don't have to pay their dues anymore, you know, because we laid the groundwork for them. We're the ones that went out there and drove the 500 miles from town to town, driving now, not even flying. If it was over 500, then you could fly, and Vince would fly you back in there. But now, these kids nowadays, they're so spoiled. I ain't going to say it's spoiled. I think it's something that was well-deserved. I think that we deserved it back in the days when we was going strong. But the money wasn't, you know, it wasn't like that. The promoters was always doing their thing, and they lost and forgot about the people. And that's why I say again, that what you guys are doing here and what we're doing over in Allentown is coming back and giving back to the people that are hardcore wrestling fans.
We have to re-educate the fans to know that we're human beings, but we're also performers. And what we do is perform in front of the people, but if there's no people there, you need to perform.
Oh, yeah.
And this is the grassroots.
Mm-hmm.
The stars aren't made just by walking in the door.
No,
As you well know, how many years did you take on the roads for $20, $10 paydays? Sammy, let me ask you a question. How many cheese sandwiches did you eat, or peanut butter and jelly on a given night, or send one guy when we were down south to the Pick Motel and go eat and have a bag and bring out fruit and chicken so the rest of the boys in the car could eat?
Hey, I ain't no stranger to staying 5 deep in a hotel, eating some tuna fish and crackers. That's the things that we had to do just to make it, because these kids, like I said today, they're spoiled. They take everything for granted. It was like, what about when we were back in the day and we had to go from town to town, didn't have the money for the hotel room, but still had that desire and a love for the sport.
It'd be nice you sleep in a car, brother.
I was kind of.
Remember my old van, my old Chevy van?
Yeah,
that old blue van.
I was kind of lucky. I was out there, you know.
Oh my God! How many guys slept in that van? And it used to stopping at the rest stops and get in the shower like the truckers.
That's all.
Uh-huh.
That's what I was just saying today. I came here trying to pretty up a little bit, you know. It's kind of hard now. I'm old and wrinkly. I was sitting there, I said, it's funny, I used to stop at the gas station before we get to the building.
Yeah.
And try to, and our gimmick was wild, crazy then too, but we still try to get that little Jerry.
Get that look. All right, Sammy, we're going to end this up. We're going to do this another
time.
time.
Get the hell out, brother. You know,
I'm not going to tell you. Hey, Sammy,
too
many years down the road, brother. We'll talk soon. You know you love me, brother. Thank you, man.
Thank
you.
See y'all later.